cancelled as all hands on deck to fight rising crime in TNT. Sport Minister Shamfa Kujo tells young people that poverty is not an excuse to get involved in crime. President Paula May Weeks goes to Europe on vacation. Another tropical wave in development is being monitored, and internationally, U.S. First Lady Jill Biden tests positive for COVID. And now the news in detail. Acting Police Commissioner McDonald Jacob has restricted leave for police officers in 5 divisions and increased working hours to address the increasing murder toll. On Monday, Jacob said the plan is to increase patrols in the division to suppress murders and allow homicide detectives to effectively address the killings. He admitted that the murder toll is concerning and that the TTPS intends to respond. He noted that while he has to be careful with his words, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is going to respond in a relentless way. Jacob assured the public that officers will be doubling up on working hours, with some moving from 24 hours on duty with 48 hours rest to 24 hours on duty with 24 hours rest. He said it may be difficult on the officers, but it is necessary to respond to the increased crime rate in such a manner. TNT murder toll has reached 358 for the year thus far. Meanwhile, Sport Minister Shamfa Kujo has admitted that it is scary when you read the headlines and read the statistics when it comes to crime. She said it is therefore imperative to empower men to achieve success and deter them from a life of crime and poverty. Kujo said not getting a full certificate is not the end of life, and dropping out of school is not the end of the world. The minister urges young people to take advantage of programs for the youth, such as MyLat and YTEP. According to Kujo, a life of crime is not based on poverty, adding that poverty is not the way of life. Kujo was delivering the feature address last week at the relaunch of the ministry's Empower TT program at Hilton, Trinidad, when she made the comments. In other news, President Paula May Weeks is on vacation in Europe. A statement issued on Monday by the Office of the President said Weeks left Trinidad and Tobago on Sunday and will return on August 26th. Senator President Christine Kangaloo will act as president until Weeks returns. The National Hurricane Center is monitoring a tropical wave in the far southwestern Caribbean Sea for tropical development. On its current trajectory, this system is already well west of Trinidad and Tobago and is not forecast to affect the eastern Caribbean. The NHC's 2 p.m. tropical weather outlook gave this wave a near 0% chance of development over the next 48 hours and a 20% chance of development over the next 5 days. There are 2 tropical waves well east of Trinidad and Tobago this afternoon, but the development of both waves is not expected at this time. Finally, on the international scene, U.S. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19 and is experiencing mild symptoms, her spokesperson said today. The communications director told CNN that after testing negative for COVID-19 on Monday during her regular testing, the First Lady began to develop cold-like symptoms late in the evening. She tested negative again on a rapid antigen test, but a PCR test came back positive. The First Lady, who is double vaccinated and twice boosted, is 71 years old, making her the oldest sitting First Lady in modern American history. This is the first time she has had COVID. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM and online, Facebook and YouTube on Iwer TV. Recapping the headlines: cops on leave or going on leave has it cancelled as all hands on deck to fight rising crime in TNT. Sport Minister Shamfa Kujo tells young people that poverty is not an excuse to get involved in crime. President Paula May Weeks goes to Europe on vacation. Another tropical wave in development is being monitored, and internationally, U.S. First Lady Jill Biden tests positive for COVID. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Miss Aisha Wells, the Queen of Talk. She's up next.
From the street. News from the street. 919fm.com. Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Good about that, looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, that look like it's as well.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
discipline,
production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe
Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the street 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The Street 919 Trinidad and Tobago.
Messing up in mind. I tell you no. doctor tell you to give me. Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing. Don't you know it's important? Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing. Don't you want to relax? Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing. Don't you know my condition? Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing. And I need your
Papa. Papa. All of that going on in here. So let me start off by saying a very special good afternoon. Blessed afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Top of the afternoon to those of you on the web locking us down right now on Facebook. So those Facebook numbers are climbing. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you locking us down on YouTube as well. YouTube's numbers up like 7. Good afternoon to Lorna, to Deanne, to Esther, to Gregory, to Point Kumana, Sharon, to Gaylan Jackson. Good afternoon to David and to Yvette McPhee. Good afternoon to Rudy Trudy, Troy William, Cheryl M. Top of the afternoon to Trevor on the inside. Hope you're having an awesome day today. And I see you guys on YouTube. All the birthday greetings coming in one after the next. Yes, guys. It's officially the Queen's birthday. Poor birthday girl on the thing. Poor birthday girl. Yeah. Aisha Wells. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I officially made 365 trips around the sun from last year to this year. And I'm extremely grateful for life. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have been sending birthday greetings. As promised, I am going to post up some of our videos from the boat ride on Saturday. I know some of you asking me to do a part 2, but oh God, boy. Give me a chance to breathe now. It was really, really good. I want to thank everybody who came out for the event, who had a good time with us. We really, really, really enjoyed your company. The rhythm section was on point. Everything was lit. Hold on, let me get some of these videos to share with you guys. So yeah, we have a lot to cover today. I just want to clear up that because I said I was going to do it today. So let me do it. You guys need to get on here. Let's get some of the videos. I want to say a very special good afternoon to Turner. Yeah, Turner was out there with us as well. For those of you who don't know who Turner is, then I'm about to tell you. Turner is the man who sings my theme song. You have to know the song that I like. If you don't remember, let me play it for you here. Hold on. I'll jog your memory. I know you guys remember this one. Let's go.
She walk back down, it's the same damn motion. Baby,
So Turner came out, guys. I was really, really happy to see Turner on the boat ride. When I tell Olia, I laugh, I cry, I scream. I was overjoyed. And you can take in some of the videos and the pictures right now. I'm about to put them up on the screen. Let's go.
When she shake up that bumper, the girl, you bad. You walk on the road and you know that the girl, they bad. When she walk back down, it's the same damn motion. Baby, don't leave me. Oh, Lord. Don't leave me at all. If I was a girl,
So this is when the rhythm section just boarded the boat. They were having themselves a time. Let's go again, Robert. Come back to me. Let me do another one. So this is when they start to warm up, full swing. Let's go. Take in this one. Come back to me. I only did short clips. All you can understand, I was extremely busy. Taking this one. So this is the birthday girl outfit. Birthday girl outfit. I tell all you I was wearing feathers. All right, let me do it one more time. If you was closing your fridge door, see. All right, Robert, come back to me. We keep on it. We keep on going. Taking this. No, I played that one already. Hold on, I played that one already. Let me go again. Taking this one.
For the whole wide world. For the whole wide world.
Come back to me. Let me do some more. I have plenty here. Hold on. Let me just pull them for you. All right. Let me see this one. Which one is this? Taking this one. Come back to me, Robert. Come back to me. We have some more. Hold on. We have some more thing here for them, man. All right. So this is the picture with me and Turner, right? So happy. It's a little dark, clearly, because it was a selfie. But I have some more. So come back to me. Come back to me. Hold on. Which one is this? All right. This is when Robert took the rhythm section earlier. Robert had a time. Watch. When I tell Olia it was pace, come back to me on that boat. Olia doubting me. It was really, really good. So, all right, let me see. This one here. Let me go again. All right, so this is the picture there with me and Turner. Oh, look, so cute. Come back to me. I have more videos. So let me see if I can load another one here. Which one is this one here, boy? All right, taking this one.
just slow. Lady in orange, come. Yeah, we start some trouble.
All right, come back to me. Let me load some more. Like I told you, it's real short clips because I didn't have time to be a photographer whole night. If all wanted to see, all would have been on the boat. So hold on. Again, another one here. Which one is this here? All right, I did that one. Which one is this one? Oh, guys, look, Mr. Bago. Yes, all you look, Mr. Bago. She pretty too bad. All you look, Marceline Ned. Watch Mr. Bago now, all you. Mr. Bago cuter. I met Mr. Bago and Mr. Bago's daughter, so we had to do a little selfie and think Mr. Bago is one beautiful black woman, eh? Big up your whole self, Mr. Bago. Come back to me, come back to me. All right, hold on, I'm going still, Oli. I'm going still. I'm going still. I have more thing to show. You think we done? We ain't done yet. All right, so which one is this? I think this is the Turner video. Yes, taking this one.
Put down your phone, give me your phone, give me your phone. You understand, you understand. Bubble and rain, bubble and rain.
Oh, good. Iron better bubble. Come back to me, Robert Turner. I really, really do appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I really, really do appreciate you. You're out and bad, Turner. Big up your whole self every time. So which video is this one? This is the one with the cake. All right, guys. Get ready to see the cake. Let's go.
To the left.
Wait, I still have more. Let me see if I have more thing load up here. Let me see if I have more thing. Hold on, let me see if I have more thing. That rhythm section, by the way, is live. Eh? All you, let me all you know that rhythm section real different. So I have more thing line up, but we probably gonna play that later on. Don't hurt your head, nah man. Don't hurt your head at all. Tabakit did not come. For those of you looking for Tabakit. Those of you looking for Tabakit, Tabakit did not come, unfortunately. Yeah. Kingsley's face was given to security. So if he had showed up, they would have put he off the boat. So he didn't take a chance. Other than that, we had no stormers. The boat ride was really nice. It wasn't too packed. It was just comfortable for the amount of people that came. And we really had ourselves a time. People asking me to do a part 2, but part 1 was a lot of headache. So I'm hoping if we do a part 2, that we sell out and we have ourselves a time. Yeah, so I'm going to open up the lines real briefly because I know a lot of you want to wish me happy birthday. Robert, put up the fireworks. Put up the fireworks. I know a lot of you want to wish me happy birthday, so I'm going to let you guys wish me happy birthday. And then we're going to get down to some biz to the nest. There we go.
I wonder why you are do, baby.
right, people. Thank you so much. I see the birthday greetings coming in on Facebook and YouTube. Patricia saying Patsy saying how Tabakit couldn't come because we would have a Grenada part 2. We all here telling yourself, boy, all now Tabakit would have the embassy impounded. Nah, man, don't do me that. Don't do me that.
When she shake up that bumper, they girl you bad. You walk on the road and you know that the girl they bad.
Good afternoon, Aisha Tobago in the house. Sending happy birthday greetings to you. Hope you had a wonderful and blessed day. Well, I know that boat ride birthday bash was a bomb. I had a wonderful time. I met beautiful people, wonderful people on that boat ride. Oh God, when my honor man, Andy was only blushing. But hi Andy, hi to Eric. Eric was wonderful. Hi to Robert Roberto, you were wonderful too. Say hi to the beautiful fiancé for me. So Aisha, I'm wishing you all the best. You know we Leo people are very strong people. We bold face, we loving. We love stupid. So Aisha, I would not be on the program today because I'm going to an important band leaders meeting about October Carnival. So love you and have a continue having a blessed and wonderful day after your show. Bye.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bago. And don't forget, we play in mass with you in October. So make sure my own have plenty feathers and plenty beads.
Happy birthday, Aisha. Wish you many more with health, strength, and wealth. So
You like can really do with our wealth part. Definitely do with our wealth part. Let we go. Caller, you live.
Yes, blessed day to Miss Aisha Wells.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the day.
I did.
I under the weather still, you know that I didn't want to say the mystical chance and come on the boat and
no problem. I hope you feel better.
Yes, and the little boys, I hope that they treat you well.
Yeah, them boys and them, they always do. They spoil me.
Yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
You walk on the road and you know that the girl they bad.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Well, Kingsley want to talk about that boat right now, that Tabakit, with UNC.
And trust me, Kingsley, no Tabakit was missed. Caller, you live.
Well, good afternoon, Aisha. Happy, blessed birthday to you.
Thank you, love.
May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
Girl, that's
the
best blessings you could give me. I really don't want to have to want as long as I live. So I accepted that one with open arms. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Hi, good afternoon, Aisha. This is Lystra from Toronto.
Hi, Lystra from Toronto.
May Almighty God bless you to see many more.
Aww.
Enjoying the program.
Thank you so much, babe.
Good evening.
All the best. Let me go. Caller, you live.
Happy birthday to you, Aisha.
How you doing?
And may you live to see many more and continue to be the joyful person you are.
Sometimes it does make me cuss, no, darling. I can't promise that.
I don't see you.
I can't promise being joyful now, girl. They just make me put on some bad word.
I see you.
All right.
So you have a good day and enjoy the rest of your birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I can't promise being joyful now, girl. Let's go, you're live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Hi, good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Today is my birthday too. I just want to wish all the best.
Happy birthday, fellow Leo King.
And I'm working today. We have an age barrier, but if I was 40 years younger, I would have asked you to marry me.
Oh, wedding invitation on my birthday. That's so good.
I just say that's for fun, Aisha. Happy birthday, my dear.
Thank you, my darling. All the best to you.
Bye-bye. God bless you.
Happy
Bye.
birthday.
Without you,
Hi, Aisha. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful birthday. It's not too late to say birthday greetings to you. This is coming from Mr. Bigger West. My son's birthday was on Sunday, so very close with yours. And I know you all are beautiful people, very strong people. Take as much, but not too much. Continue having a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, girlfriend, and happy birthday to your son as well. That's Mr. Bagel West. She's a fighter, you know. Big up your whole self, Mr. Bagel West. Let's see who else is on the outside. Caller, you live.
Peace and blessings, big sister.
How you doing, darling?
Well, I ain't doing as well as you, but I feel joy in my heart to celebrate with you today.
Really happy that you're able to.
So I call in to wish you all the best. May God bless you and keep you, grant you all the wishes that you wish for yourself in life. God can protection, and may you stay strong, and live long. Thank you for all the effort you just put in to come and talk to us when the day comes.
I really appreciate you, brother Sterling. You are awesome. Thank you so much for calling. Altia said her birthday is the 25th of August. Happy birthday to you, Altia, in advance. Let me see what more voice notes we have. Remember, we're switching gears at 5. Send all your birthday greetings now. We're jumping into some crime talks. The commissioner had a press conference a short while ago. And in case you missed it, you're going to hear it back. Let's go.
Happy birthday, Aisha. Wishing you all the best. Continue to do what you do. Looking good. Love you from Toronto. Bye.
Love you too from Toronto. Thank you. Caller, you live.
Happy birthday, Aisha.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you all the best, you know, speaking.
My shack friend.
Yeah, exactly.
She had a time on the boat ride with that shack.
I enjoy it.
Well, I'm waiting to hear you sing for me. You know I can't do without that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Happy Aisha. Happy birthday to Aisha.
Thank you so much. Love you loads, Davion. Let's see who's there. You're live.
Hi, happy birthday, Aisha.
Thank you, sweetie pie.
My mom and I enjoyed the boat ride.
You and your mom had a time, or you know that?
Yes, it was really nice.
Well, I definitely know. Happy birthday. I mean, hello to your mom. I almost say happy birthday.
Yeah. We enjoyed it. It was like it was our birthday too.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. And I was happy that you guys came. And as everyone was leaving the boat, I thanked them for coming. So I really hope if we have a part 2 that I can depend on you seeing you and your mom.
For sure.
Thank you for coming, sweetie.
You're welcome.
I think she mother come out in some videos, all kind of thing. Mommy dance whole night. I sure mommy had to sap them knees in the morning.
asking you a question, tell them a lie because they can get to you.
Birthday greetings, Aisha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Now you're 1 year older and does worship the Master. So keep this in your head. The secret of living long is just go dead. Happy birthday, Aisha.
I could bet you right that one. Yeah? Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. And I want you know I 1 year younger, eh? Good afternoon to Dexter Shalto on the live here and all asking for part 2. Look, it ain't even a day or two past. All you done ready for part 2. Let's go.
So happy birthday, more life, God's blessed. We look out for you the issue Sunday because we hear you was coming to do the promotion and we didn't see you. But God bless.
Yeah, I couldn't make it in HQ on Sunday. My foot was swollen. But I know you guys know what we have coming next, and I really, really wish I could get your support. I'm definitely going to visit HQ soon. But thank you for sending that message. Caller, you live.
Hello, good afternoon, Aisha.
How you doing, darling?
Fine, thank you. Blessed birthday to you. Well, you know, girl, Lily, and talk live long and prosper, my dear.
Thank you.
Keep that bright spirit. I like this spirit you come out with this evening. Have a nice birthday. Enjoy it. And when I was 30-something, I started going backwards. So right now I must be 6. You keep good.
Thank you, darling. I should try that. That is not bad at all.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. You know, you're celebrating your birthday whole week, girl.
But today's my birthday.
That'll be nice. But my daughter one will be tomorrow, please, God. You know? So I wish you a happy birthday too from in front. All right? So, all the best, Aisha. Have a great week, girl.
Thank you. It's not belated. My birthday is actually today. I was celebrating from before. And happy birthday to your daughter. She shares a birthday with Patrick Manning and David Mohammed. They celebrate their birthday tomorrow.
Good afternoon, Pastor. Good evening, Aisha. Happy, healthy, and blessed birthday to you. And hope you live to see many, many more. Okay, my dear? Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Queen. Let me say good afternoon to Nadia Jack. Nadia Jack, I love you, girl. We're going on. Let's get some more voice notes in and some phone calls.
Good evening, Aisha. From myself and my wife, congratulations on enjoying your birthday. Congratulations on your success and the things that you did to make it the enchant. And thank God that everything came out cool. Nobody got in trouble and all these type of issues. Also, I want to wish you many, many happy birthdays from myself and my wife. Stay in the favor of God's journey, and everything for you and your family will be right. Here it is again. To continue this best wish, you have the right set of people around you to make it be a success. Do not worry about who came, who did not come. Who came, God allowed them to come. So you just enjoyed everything that was given to you by Almighty God. God bless you. Reach home safe. Blessings to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you so much.
Let's
see who's there.
Valencia in the house.
Thank you, Valencia.
Good afternoon to that.
Hey, how you doing, Anderson Wilson?
And happy birthday, darling.
Thank you.
And I wish you a blessing. But I know before the week done, I need to buy you something, you know. Which you can remember, now, like a placard there, which I will give them to me from Mother Rando. It's something which you can remember now. I listen to some of them different genuine people, some of them deceitful people, some of them genuine in their heart.
How you know people deceitful, but what is this?
Aisha, I will continue praying for you because I ain't hear no fear them keeping nothing away for you. You know, I young lady led the Red Army for years in Aisha. You bring home election with that when people wanted to vote, you make them voting. I don't know if that something big for you as the Prime Minister, President, or some kind of thing for you, you know. Some kind of thing you need to, I mean, they need to tell honor people like you all. And Aisha, some of the people, you know. I'm calling you just for you to hear all about it. And Aisha, happy birthday. And, yeah, I know the genuine ones. The genuine ones, they're from you from day one. You see someone I'm Johnny, they think, but I could not believe them. And it's Miss Shema. Oh God, the Shema was talking about Miss Shema. I hear Tobago, yes, I come in late, I was doing some work in Aisha. I hear Tobago, yes. I had a few weeks at Tobago. I want to see why no one boat right. Right? Aisha, you don't
Mr. Tobago had that time, Anderson.
Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad for her because she doesn't get a vote to her and she had it. And you know, Aisha, be careful with some of them. You know, I warn you. Be careful with some of them. Aisha. All right, you go around. Only you call the PNM, all the listening. All the Yankees in the PNM. All the I ain't tell little shit about the people like dog. But the whole year, Kamala got to be killed birthday. Me and nobody. I like Sharon. She said, what did you stop after get Aisha? Sharon, you don't make joke with that, you know. She doesn't have too much. I get downstairs. It's full of projects.
She already called me so early this morning and wished me happy birthday. Actually, she messaged. Thank you, Sharon. Happy birthday. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I really enjoy my birthday. All right, who else we have there? And the news are all back and now listen up. Remember, we switching gears in the next hour.
Yes,
get your birthday greetings in now.
Miss Aisha Wells. Hope you live to see many, many more. Yes, in time to come. Yesterday, I heard Mr. Tabakit calling on the Prime Minister to call the election. But he didn't do that when Kamala was there. 5 years, 3 months, 14 days, and 6 hours. And calling on Dr. Rowley for a mandate. Is that a mandate you want or is that a man you want?
President, good evening. It's Aisha West and listening public again. Solutions. Aisha, for the last time, I don't know if the present government is listening to your program at this point in time. For the last time, please, I'm giving you my crime strategy ideas for free. Present government.
All right, thank you so much. Let me say good afternoon to the person who texted in to say, hey, first timer, thank you. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon to the Leo Queen.
Hey, what's going on, King Leo?
Well, I did. I just did taking in the show.
Nice.
All the blessings, all the blessings, all the goodness. Well, they don't, the King Lion, he just wait to hear where they're coming for him, so he can make sure that things up there.
And when I reach for it and I call in your phone, it's saying the number out of service, boy?
Nah, I have plenty phones, so don't even try that. I have plenty number and they are all.
All right, then. I will put it to that test,
So when you see a reach here, we taking like video all from and I pick you up in the airport.
I hope so. All right. Take care when I call. I can't get you.
City, when I carry Atlantic City and I give you the money to play too. So you will not treat you with real money. All right? So all the best, on this day. And you keep safe, eh?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Let's see who's there calling you live.
Good afternoon, my baby girl.
Hey, PNM Jammer, thank you so much for the gift giveaways.
Oh, Lord, God bless you, my baby. Today's your birthday, right?
Yes, it is today,
yes,
finally.
Yes, my darling. God bless you and may you live to see 100 more. Okay? God bless you. And I said a request for you today, She's royal. You know that? She's a royal person.
The last time somebody requested that song, they can't get over Sugar Alu yet, no, Gemma?
No, that wasn't for the royal. No. She was royal.
All right, good. Thank you.
That was not royal at all. You is royal. You is royalty. You're queen of talk. And queen of the airway. That is you. God bless you and may you live to see 100 more. Okay?
Thank
you.
Have
a bless on my baby girl. Okay. God bless you, darling.
So who?
Okay.
Who you see? Yeah.
I want to tell Mommy Saw something. Mommy Saw said that she got one of the baskets, but the mango, I boiled the mango too soft. That's not the real red mango I was making. she will get some more while I get some other mango. You understand? So, Mommy Sauce, I hope you're listening. That mango is not the real thing. Well, I make the real mango when it come out, real solid. We'll get some. Okay, baby girl? Right. Mommy Sauce is my good friend too, you know. Okay. Have a blessed one, baby.
Screen right now, you're seeing Mr. Bago, DJ Andy, Mommy Sauce, and Hollis from Library. They won the tickets. Well, rather, they won Gemma's gift baskets of goodies. So Miss Tobago was awarded a basket because she came all the way from Tobago and she bought you pussy to party. So we had to give Miss Tobago one. Mommy Sauce sold the most tickets, so she received a basket. And Hollis came in all the way from Library to party with us. So this is Gemma's gift basket, guys. I think they say it had seasoning, pepper sauce, garlic sauce, barbecue sauce, mango. I hear Gemma make all kind of thing. I ain't get to see inside the basket. All I was told is this is to give away on your boat ride, and I follow the instructions. So thank you, Gemma. Caller, you live.
Yes, I sure will.
Hey, Mommy Sauce.
Yes, but the mango tastes good. Anyway, if that's not the real thing, but when I get the real thing, I know what I will do. Because it tastes good, and I saw the sorrel.
It's wait, I had sorrel in there too?
Yes, I get a bottle of sorrel.
But what kind of thing is this, boy?
And that sorrel is tasty.
I could imagine. She gave me a basket at time for Christmas. It had ham, lamb, and jam in it.
Yeah, the sorrel tasty over. Well, I use the barbecue sauce already, and the pepper sauce and seasoning already, so I know it good. But first time I taste the sorrel, and I'm telling you, it tastes good.
I'm really glad.
Christmas. So. But anyway, it's all about your birthday. What colors you have on today?
Orange and black.
Right. Last year was blue and black.
Yes,
remember?
last year was blue and black.
Very much impressive.
Yeah.
That's blue and black. It was impressive. So this is orange and black. Beautiful. Anyway, I want to tell you happy yourself birthday to you.
Thank you.
Cherish every moment. You smile as long as you live. And you must also remember that every birthday is a symbol of a new start and new beginnings. May your birthday also begin for you a new phase of life where each day presents you with new opportunities and open up doors for a promising future. Blessings to you on this journey called life. Happy birthday to you again. Enjoy the balance of your day.
Thank you so much, Mommy Sauce. Love you, love you, love you. Let me say good day to Ambrose LeBlanc. He's wishing me happy birthday. Among some birthday phone calls I got today from Donna Cox, Senator Donna Cox, the Minister in the Ministry of Social Development. I really appreciate you. Dr. Amory Brown, Brian Manning, Foster Cummins. I got a lot of dignitaries wishing me happy birthday today, and I really appreciate you guys too. Thank you so much for that. And just to do a chime check, the time is 4:45 p.m. and this time check is brought to you courtesy Magna Rewards. Enjoy the benefits when you shop with Magna Rewards. Swipe at your favorite Magna merchant to earn points. No money in your pocket. Redeem points earned at your store. Your Magna card is going to pay for your purchases. Sign up today. It's free. Visit the website, Facebook page, and Instagram, or call us at 800-3733 or email customercare@magnawards.com. Are you a merchant? Want to develop and maintain loyalty with your customers? You too can call us today. Number 800-3733. We're going to go for a break, and when we come back, we switch gears. Let's go.
If you want to, where you want, ticket to Alanda, you never damn go. Where you want, yeah, Lord. No, oh Lord.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
I want to address some issues. Big man, I born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. Every ghetto youth had to have the Benz park outside. A pretty girl passing my drink with 2 black eyes. You can't see life, nice, so nice, yeah. But they're talking. All your business out the road and they're walking. One drop it inside the shoes for them parking. And just put one bike on you, so we don't study them. Yo, because Jah give me health and strength, so what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. How we do bad mind people. And them protect me back, so what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. Hey, you see all bad mind people? Yo. Stay away. A white low. A white low. Big man, I born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. True, I say ghetto, but ghetto inside of your mind. Pick up the hustlers, them way, don't need no 9 to 5. You can't see life nice, so, but they're talking. All your business out the road, and they're walking. But drop it inside the shoes for them barking. I want to see your hands up, so 1, 2, and put your hands on the air right now, right now. Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. How we do bad man people, shine with vehicles, and then protect me back. So what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. How we do? Bad man people, shine with vehicles. All negative vibe. Stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them. Stay away from them, away.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. Don't know.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Shalom. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yohana will be on the street 91.9 FM every Monday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. bringing you the truth according to the Bible. The ISUPK is a non-profit faith-based community organization that will respond to the plagues that's affecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. We also have programs such as education, both adult and youth, food distribution, rehabilitation, both drug and alcohol, mentoring, counseling, and spiritual support. Remember, tune in every Monday on 91.9 FM, 7:05 p.m. Shalom.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited
invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon, right here on the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Good about I'm looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion, leaving from Kings Wharf, San Fernando. And the Embassy, leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain. Or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
discipline, production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the Street 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
To give an update, crime situation, as well as other matters under investigation. I now hand you over to Commissioner Jacob.
Good afternoon to all the viewing public and the listenership here this afternoon. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the executive of the police service is very much concerned of the rise and the upsurge that we are having in violent crime in our country. Within recent times, we had several murders, shooting and woundings as a result of gang rivalry. We responded in a positive way within the last 2 weeks by holding down a lot of these high crime areas where the shooting and woundings were taking place. In fact, I know persons will be concerned with the numbers. At this time, we have 364 murders reported for the year so far. We recognized a new trend that in order to carry out the high level of reprisal from one gang to the other, they started to target each other in what we call neutral spaces throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Some of the neutral places are in fact high public places as it relates to areas of nightclubs and even in some instances at sporting venues. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service main units, including the Interagency Task Force, the Guard and Emergency Branch, our general task forces, have increased their operations in relation to these high crime areas or zones of special concern.
in an effort to remedy the situation, other than holding down these zones, with the support of the Defense Force, we decided that it is necessary to bring out 60 police officers from off vacation leave, especially to assist in the open spaces and the public spaces I spoke about, which will enhance our new approach to doing patrols, both foot and mobile, by creating the patrol grids and increasing our presence in the various spaces. As the situation escalated within the last few days, we have now restricted leave for all police officers, and we have doubled up the manner in which officers are working in 5 police divisions. These divisions are the Western Division, Port of Spain Division, our Northeastern Division, Central Division, and Southern Division. Meaning to say, and I had given an example earlier this week, in most places we have officers who will work 8 to 6, 6 to 8, that is 2 days, basically, and off for 2 days. They are now required to work 24/48. The task forces that worked 24/48 are now required to work 24/24. All of this is designed to get additional boots on the ground. It is also designed to get additional patrols out there. It is also designed to ensure that we can form the necessary cordons in most of the high crime areas. We are asking the public to bear with us, because it's not just presence, but active presence out there, where the officers will be engaging in a lot of stop and searches, roadblocks, and other policing activities. So we are asking you to bear with us as we deal with this challenging situation in Trinidad and Tobago. We want to give you the assurance, together with our partners, the Defense Force, who is supporting us, boots by boots, side by side, we will in fact deal with this scourge that is taking place. Our investigators are also playing a very, very important part with the work that they are doing in order that we can arrest persons and bring them before the court. Our firearm initiative, our joint firearm seizure initiative, is one of the key to redressing the problem of gun violence. In fact, 87% of our murders this year so far is as a result of gun violence. Therefore, this firearm initiative that we launched earlier this year need to be continued, need to be enhanced. For the year so far, we have, in fact, seized 408 firearms and have arrested and charged 1,030 persons for firearm-related matters. We continue this work. But what is significant, that for the entire last year, we seized 61 high-powered weapons. And at this time, we have seized 60 high-powered weapons. And we are now in the month of August. This tells us something. But I need to add that with some of the shootings that we had in relation to the high-powered weapons, out of 21 incidents, we had 55 deaths and 18 other persons being wounded. This is creating serious issues for us, the police, and the general public. Because in some instances, you will find that some innocent bystanders are getting shot and even killed because of the use of these high-powered weapons. We continue with our firearm initiative, and we'd like to thank the U.S. authorities who have now reinstalled their agent from the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm Bureau to Trinidad and Tobago, who is doing work with our intelligence agency. Together with me here this evening is Mr. Wendell Williams, who is the acting DCP, who is in charge of intelligence and investigation. And he will elucidate a bit to deal with some aspects of the approach that we are taking concerning gangs when I complete my interaction with you all. I also mentioned earlier this week that we have compelling and cogent evidence, no guessing, that a large number of firearms that are being seized on the streets in Trinidad and Tobago are in fact coming from North America. We have several examples of that, and I mentioned that it is coming through our legal ports. I think you all could remember 2 incidents at our Freeport Bund Center where several arms and ammunition were found within the last 2 months, few months. Also at Swissport, we also had incidents that occurred in March 2020 where we intercepted a vehicle that just came off the port in Woodbrook. And again, several arms and firearm components parts were seized and persons were arrested and charged. We had instances in April 2021 where 26 firearms were seized and components parts for AR-15 rifles were found. We had instance in June 2021 when again firearms, Glock pistols, rifles were seized at a courier location coming from the U.S. We also have in February 2022 where firearms and components parts were again seized through our intelligence from another bun, which came from the U.S. We have other aspects of work that we are doing with the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm Bureau, where we do the tracing of firearms that are found and seized on our streets in Trinidad and Tobago. And in so doing, we have identified where the last transaction of the firearm took place. And I can call locations like Miami, Georgia, Baltimore, Texas, where the last transaction took place. We even had situations in 2019 where a Trinidad national with joint citizenship was in fact charged in Georgia for smuggling 36 firearms into Trinidad and Tobago. Again, this is also evidence, because when we do our work here at this end and seize firearms, and it is traced to be coming from North America, our partners, our international partners, do work on the other end. And when they identify who were the persons responsible, they will go about charging these persons. We had other such incidents. So that is the reason why we are working with our international partners to prevent this continued insurgence of these high-powered weapons and other type of firearms in Trinidad and Tobago. With this information, we have now established a multi-border protection agency through the Ministry of National Security, involving several departments with the support of our international partners. It wouldn't be fit of me at this time to talk about that multi-agency approach, because it is being organized and managed through the Ministry of National Security. So it will be the responsibility for the Ministry of National Security, when they see fit, to indicate how this multi-agency border protection agency is operating. All I can say, it is intelligence driven, and within the past few weeks and months, we have been doing releases with a lot of good work coming out from this particular agency, where the police is in fact responsible at the end of the day for carrying out the charges of persons. So that will be enhanced as we go along to prevent the proliferation of firearms and ammunition in Trinidad and Tobago. We must deal with the gangs, because we have gangs now involved in human trafficking, illegal quarrying, land grabbing, drug running, home invasions, and I will leave it, excuse me. Yes, I will leave it to my colleague here to talk more about some aspects of the gangs and what is happening with the gangs, what we are doing to deal with the gangs. But you all will know about the GRACE program, the Gang Resistance and Community Empowerment Program, that was launched about a month ago or so with the US, where they in partnership with the TTPS to deal with the hard side of dealing with gangs, the intelligence development side, and also dealing with the community empowerment, where we have selected 12 communities to do the work. I spoke about that to introduce this aspect, where we must, even though we push on the hard side with all our suppression, patrol approach, eradication of the guns, And I mentioned earlier with the number of persons who have been charged so far this year for just gun-related matters. But yet we have a continuation of young persons being involved in criminal activities coming out of gangs. These programs are designed to prevent the young persons from being involved in gangs. The data tells us a story. The number of young persons between the ages of 16 and 25 who were murdered last year is 210. I need to make a correction. That was between 16 and 25 and 25 and 34. So basically between 16 years and 34 years, 210 young persons. I consider persons in the late 20s, early 30s as young, you know. And so when I talk about young persons, that is what I'm referring to, right? I know some persons here are happy that I mentioned that, right? So they fall into that category, right? And for this year, from 16 to that 34, 165 young persons have already been killed. As it relates to charges for murders, last year, we charged 55 young persons, and you know the age group that I'm dealing with, for murder. And for this year, 36 young persons already for murder. We are more than losing a generation. And I'm just giving figures in relation for a year and 8 months. So if I go back for 5 years, what will happen? Looking at the age group. Something must be done, and must be done when? Now. But the police cannot do it alone. And that is the reason why since at the beginning of the year, I have been making calls for the various non-government organizations, ministries, individuals who are willing to come forward and join with us, because the TTPS, we are professionals in what we are doing, and we identify what is some of the core problems, and we know as a fact that even though we require the hard aspect, the hard form of policing that we can do very well, and we are trained to do, we also recognize that there is need to deal with the other side. And that is why over the years, we have reached the point to establish 131 police youth groups in all the different communities doing the work with the young people to create that shield that is necessary to prevent young persons from going astray. We join with the families, we join with the parents to provide that buffer. But we realize that we need to do more. And the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, through its community police officers, continue to ask for more manpower. But also, the community generally is asking for more boots on the ground. They are asking for more police presence. So we made the plea, because with all these agencies coming on board, they can help tremendously. Thus, I am really, really happy to say that Most of the ministries have responded and responded in a positive way. The Ministry of Social Development and Family Services, I know very soon they will be launching a very important parenting program. The Ministry of Sports and Community Development launched that program with Male Empowerment Program. The Ministry of Youth Development and National Service have the YAPA program. The Ministry of Education also is working with the police. And we also have vision and mission with the work that they are doing. They have a joint partnership with the police service. And I don't want to forget all the other non-government organizations who have come forward, especially the 114 persons who showed up at the police service mediation center set up at the old St. Joseph police station to join us in doing conflict resolution, life skills for young persons and others within the various communities. That mediation center is up and running. The University of the West Indies and other institutions came forward and joined in to support us in that regard. When we came up with these approaches, persons were in fear because they thought that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service will not be going to deal with the other side that we can do well, the hard form of policing. We need to operate on both sides. Prevention is better than cure. We need to deal with the root causes of the crime and criminal behavior in the society. And in so doing, that form of work is totally necessary. There are also some faith-based organizations that came on board, and we are asking for more, because we are seeing that there is need for more positive intervention into the lives of young persons. I must mention something here. You know, and sometimes I'm in fear to mention it. But I'm looking at what the Ascension League with relation to sports and what our data is showing as it relates to La Hoquita. The kind of effect that had in La Hoquita. And within that community, which was a community that had sometimes we considered as a hotspot. I am seeing, even in the area of Murga St. Mary's, close to the area that I'm from, they have now organized a football league and using the facilities at St. Mary's. Recently, together with the regional corporation and the blended club in Princestown, I was fortunate to launch a T20 cricket tournament. And the question is, these things can add by getting young persons involved in positive activities within the communities, will also act as a shield and a barrier for young persons to be involved in negative activities. And my spirit is telling me to say this, that we tend to say that crime is everybody's business, and we are asking persons to come on board. But some of the persons that we asking to come on board is not to come on board necessarily to be deputized with a firearm to help the police, but to be deputized in the way that I'm saying, and carry out their responsibilities as parents, as fathers. Because in some instances, when we do the analysis, there are so much of warrants the police will have in their possession for persons who choose not to pay maintenance to see about their children. To the point that warrants need to be taken out. What you are doing is creating an avenue for the gang leaders to play a part in your child's life when they cannot get the basic needs in their home, so that even persons who are interested in helping the situation can live up to the responsibility and pay their maintenance, mind your children, see about your home, because it leaves room for gang leaders who are involved in illicit activities and get easy money to get your son, to get your daughter into gangs. So I'm calling on a lot of the institutions that we are aware that a lot of their employees are some of the people who are not, in fact, paying their maintenance, to give them encouragement. Because at the end of the day, we don't want these persons to be considered as part of the problem. We can all contribute to crime in different ways. From the words that comes out of our mouths, our behavior as persons who are in authority are not living up to our responsibilities. We continue in a relentless way to deal with the crime situation. We understand by listening to the comments and the feel of members of the population. But we, the police, we are here for you. And we want to give you the assurance that we will do all that is necessary to turn around the situation that is existing in Trinidad and Tobago. We have certain tools that was taken away from us, basically, when it comes to the whole aspect of bail that came to an end on the 4th of August. We know now that persons can get bail for murder. And I ask the question constantly, what kind of effect we believe this can have on the minds of the criminal elements out there? Is that an encouragement or is it a deterrent? We are seeing what is happening. But in spite of that, we will use all the tools and avenues before us to address the problem. Fortunately for Jamaica, you will see that the Prime Minister spoke. Earlier in the year, the Minister of National Security spoke. And they are actually going to change their laws to deal with the whole aspect of gangs. They know about hard policing. But earlier this year, they had engaged us to find out of some of our activities as it relates to our Hearts and Mind program and others, because they also recognize that hard policing alone will not cut it. But you have to continue moving hard. And you also need the necessary tools for the police officers to do their job. A reporter spoke with me earlier this week, and I explained to the reporter about the psychology of gun possession. When an individual who is 14 years is given an AK-47 or AR-15 in his or her hands, how that will empower that individual. And the question tends to be asked, how these persons are so brazen. And you know, I used to counter some newspaper article I saw that Jacob say that the crimes that are occurring in murders are not brazen. I don't know why. I never said that. I explained why. Because when persons are so empowered, they will in fact develop that bravery to go there and commit those acts. And dealing with the drug council recently, we were talking about the increase in the use of drugs by individuals to help booster themselves to be involved in criminal activities. So the question is being asked, how they are so brazen, how they are so brave. We need to take all these variables in consideration when we are dealing with this situation. But the issue is the removal of guns from the streets in Trinidad and Tobago, preventing these guns from coming into Trinidad and Tobago, and ensuring that some of the problems that we are having only relate to illegal guns and not legal. All that work needs to be done in order for us to arrest and deal with the problem that are existing in Trinidad and Tobago. In conclusion, I wish to thank my officers. They have passed through some difficult years, from COVID-19, which is still with us, so to this crime surge. And they have held on to the wheel. In spite of our decision to restrict leave, to call out persons, to change the way they work, they demonstrate that understanding and appreciation. And they come out there with all commitment and devotion to duty. I ask my officers to continue doing this work, because the work that they're doing is for all of us, and it's for Trinidad and Tobago. Again, I want to give the population the assurance that we, the police here, are here for you. And we'll do all that is necessary within the laws of Trinidad and Tobago to make Trinidad and Tobago safe. I will now pass on to my colleague, great supporter, Mr. Wendell Williams, who is in charge of Intelligence and Investigation, Deputy Commissioner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon, everybody. I really would like to add my voice to thanking the hard-working police officers who have been carrying the burden in so many ways of law enforcement and touching on COVID, doing things that we were really not accustomed to. It's not an understatement to take some time to acknowledge that, because it's been a sustained period of demand on our officers. That being said, the issue concerning gangs. from 2018 to present, we've charged 90 persons for gang-related offenses. While this may not be a very big number, I chose to quote it because in some quarters, persons believe that we are not doing anything with what we've been empowered to do. And so it's important to recognize that there is action based on what we have been given in terms of tools, and the fact that the process for dealing with gangs is not a simple one. Mr. Jacob alluded to the fact that we didn't get here overnight and that there's an all of community, all of Trinidad and Tobago need for everyone to put their hand in what we are required to deal with. So, just to touch on, without going too heavily into one or two things, the fact is that we have gone about developing our capacity to deal with gangs. To do so, it requires training, equipment, structure, touching everything. As we've seen, we've gone digitized for a lot of things across Trinidad and Tobago, and that as well is part of it. So that is in motion. We've started, I don't know if I ever mentioned, it's been a while I've been out of media conference, but we've started a pilot project in one of the divisions for the purpose of developing certain standards for dealing with gangs. And so that is very much in train, and the benefits of that have been spreading to other divisions to aid their capacity. The process has brought us to a place where we've developed certain documents which would allow us to do an order that gives structured direction to our people. I know you are not too and overly concerned about the behind-the-scenes activities, but you ought to be, because these are the things that in due course will empower us to be able even more effectively to deal with the gang scourge that we have. And so Mr. Jacob spoke about the GRACE program. We work towards identifying, just like with the youth clubs and so, areas that communities can contribute to getting their communities back in order. And so that when we come in, even if we come into a community that is under gang control with a hard approach, we're not leaving that community exposed thereafter for gangs to roll over again. And so it's the kind of strategic type of work that we have to do, that when we come in with the hard approach, the social services need to be there to support the flow of things so that we can hold down the gains that were obtained. So while we may be looking slow, we're building consistently. We won some favor off of the enterprise project in the past, where several persons of influence became impressed by the kind of impact that J.C. Small, Corporal J.C. Small and others down in the central were able to have in enterprise. But then we started to lose ground. And so it's just to say that the sustainability is one of the key things, and we are building in a way that we understand it will be sustainable. The other part of it, Mr. Jacob just touched on it lightly. It's important to reiterate that what we do, we must do it lawfully. We can't do anything that is ultra-virus and expect it to be sustainable. And so we are grappling with, like anywhere else in the world, where police actions are under so much scrutiny. We have to find ways to keep our officers motivated, to get them in the mode that they will not be intimidated in any way, to legitimately challenge and deal with hard criminals. And in such a way, the strategy and pointing them in directions is very critical to what we have to do. So I spoke about the draft departmental order that is in train, and we've had some policy going along. The police service has had a heavy trust in terms of developing policy on different issues, and that's one of them. Not digressing much, but I hope you could appreciate where this comes in. Tomorrow, if all goes to plan, several sergeants, 260 something, will be promoted, persons will be promoted to the rank of sergeant. One of the things that we have to do is to make sure that what we strategize at our level, that it gets down to the supervisors, and that the supervisors are motivated and empowered basically to carry out what they need to do. And so you're looking forward to this promotion, because it's been a long time. Mr. Jacob, maybe you could tell me how many years? Since 2016 that we haven't had a promotion of this magnitude to sergeants. And then you could appreciate what that means for persons and their families and their motivation when coming out to work. So we don't look at this as being separate and apart from our initiatives. We look at this as being totally strategic, and we really need to commend Commissioner and all who had a stake, even sacrifice with regards to getting us to this stage where we can have this promotion. Over the years, we've had a lot of obstacles to make these promotions happen. And so we are entrusting quite a bit of hope in these moves, and after this, we'll be moving to do the necessary to promote constables to corporals. Well, since we started doing our strategic plan, our new 3-year strategic plan, in doing that, we've been stressing the focus on priority offenders, priority organization, priority approach in terms of how we do things. And really, because police is so much in demand, I don't think we have any other way to approach getting the most out of what we are required to do. And so I just want the public to know that we are approaching their welfare in that regard. There have been times within recent times that we have targeted individuals who we found were making the most havoc. And sometimes, I don't know, some winds blow and things go in a direction that in some unplanned ways things assist us. But there have been deliberate actions that have been taken. So despite what we're seeing now as a rate of violence, the rate could have been worse had it not been for several interventions that we have done based on information we've received and persons we've targeted and understood what was going to be taking place, and literally interrupted more bloodshed and loss of life. We know that fleeing offenders, and it's a part of the bigger requirement of TTPS, they are dangerous, tend to be. In terms of enforcing, you have that much greater risk, and so we are as well in the transition of dealing with that heavier scrutiny of policing that exists, as I said, not just Trinidad, it's all around the world. As well as heavy armed criminals, which is really another aspect that is quite critical, that requires us to make sure we fortify sufficiently mind and even with strategy to deal with what we're facing. One of the things I recommend to Mr. Jacob quite recently is that we focus on, in the short term, persons moving around in tinted vehicles. We have some challenges with the law as it is, in terms of what was the old thing as repeal, and what is new now is not quite in place in terms of the instrument that's required to measure tint and so on. We are quite aware of that. However, we, with the state of events now, are quite in order to pay attention to tinted vehicles and in certain circumstances to regard them as suspect. And so, forgive us if you find us paying greater attention to tinted vehicles, especially
the views expressed are not necessarily the views.
Lightning with the boys. If someone shout out, I'll make up your voice. From there we start moving, one thing lead to the next. 9 months later, get back and I like to bet. But look where one lash could do. talk about the industry, that go put me pocket in jail. Look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. If this the black man, I miss it left on the phone. We one direction. We hope that you're home alone. Hello, sugar daddy. The water backwards. Scanty twin babies. We christening them in August. Look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. She in front me house. Hanging down me door. Holy baby view. Doctor sent for you. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Sexy for marriage. I never indulge in that. If she tempt me, ties our belt and lash. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. I still can't believe them babies is mine. I have to get DNA to clear up my mind. The last time I checked, Facebook count was low. All of a sudden, how we climb up just so. Look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Say she missed the old, and 2 years he ain't touchy. How I touch the sweet spot, as well as she hold belly. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. If you see the twins that week, is you in print? They hire your own structure, resembling your grandmother. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Oh, look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Oh, look where one lash could do. 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 Look where one lash could do.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all of your organs in a single session. 95% accuracy. It's painless, non-invasive, and affordable. Call Pastor Job at 350-2628, 767-1031, or 275-6300. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan at Job Optimum Health and Wellness.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad, Marvel Road, 91.9. Our services start from, 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning from the first, the second, and the last Wednesday of the month. We are going to have a T-I-M-E time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.9 FM. keep life, Port of Spain, America.
The money can't run. The blood of Jesus over your family. Plead the blood over your family.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Good about I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it does well.
It's all about the fastest growing reggae show in the land without a doubt. Right here on the Street 919 FM. Each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with yours truly, MC Duke, alongside Selector Kochi. So make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in, the line up, link up, creep up. You don't know reggae rock each and every Sunday. Salute Gadamawe, King Selassie.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
Discipline, production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe
Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the Street 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
Right, there are some other things that we have been talking about. Some of those things are really what I feel we need to just hold closely to our chest so that we can have the opportunity to roll these things out and see the benefits of them before we even go pronouncing on them. In some cases, we find we come out and we speak to the public, and our police is the first time they're hearing. And not because we didn't share it at higher quarters, but sometimes we just didn't make sure that it got to them. And we think that we really want to give that kind of, as we did with the rolling out of the strategic plan, we went to all the divisions of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and we engaged persons, our staff, directly, so that they could have a clear appreciation of what we are for. Right? People rising up on any given day. You know, you're on the job. Policing requires discretion. Regardless of how you put regulations in, police officers exercise their discretion, and the administration books in policing speak clearly to that, the good ones, that you can't over-regulate police. And so we are dependent on really getting our police in a way that they feel confident, that they know what they're about, they understand that they are valued and appreciated, that we treat them as human beings, and that we expect of them to carry out the functions out there that we can't dictate like puppets to tell them what to do. Okay? Let's see if I have anything. I would want to pause for the While Mr. Jacob did mention, let me just mention as well the partnership with the ATF, and there are other entities that do reach out, and we do reach out to, that are assisting. The issue of ghost gangs is a challenge because they don't come with the markings as you ought to be able to trace it easily. And so we are looking for ways in which we can empower ourselves to identify common entities in any movement of firearm and ammunition. So,
thank you, Deputy Commissioner Williams. Sure. At this time, we open the floor for questions from the members of the media, please.
Good afternoon.
And then you ask the public not to partner with you and reach out with information. I mean, if a member of the public is stopped in a roadblock, how do you know then at that point that this is something that is legitimate? Especially when you have persons masquerading in uniform, identifying themselves as police officers. How will the public know they have to, at this time, you want to give them an assurance that you will adhere, but at the same time, alleviate fails?
We have seen that trend within the past 2 or 3 weeks, and sometime in November last year that trend was developing. We know we had arrested particular persons and they were charged, but we see that it raises its ugly head again. It is something that we will look at. One of the things that the police ensure from our standard operational procedures in doing roadblocks that mark police vehicles with the swizzle lights supposed to be there, police officers dressed in uniform. We even have an increased form of identification, and as you will see, like this badge here, which will have my regimental number and name on it. We will ask the officers and them to follow the protocol and have this present, even though we have also have our identification cards. What we intend to do through our corporate communication, after we ensure we tighten up things within the police service for our officers to follow the protocol, is to do some video or some demonstration to the general public so that they will be aware of the police type uniform, what exists, how it is made up, what are the things to look for. And one of the things that we are going to do, we are going to increase the use of the blue and gray that the police use from years gone by, and cut down as much as possible with police officers using what we call the operational blue uniform, which we believe, I sure is that uniform similar to that you're talking about, not the blue and gray, right? And we are going to deal with it. But we will come to the public to identify that while we do our work internally and ensure that the officers follow the necessary SOPs. So when that is done, the population will be more confident that when the police have a roadblock, what to look for, and the officers will be required to adhere to the requirements.
All right, Commissioner Otto Carrington, Guardian Media. Just to add on to Anna's question, we have seen ammunition labeled from divisions under the Ministry of National Security being found on the other side of the divide in certain crime scenes. How does the police service feel about that situation now, knowing that some of their own may be, you know, aiding and being involved on the other side of the criminal divide?
Right. You made several assumptions there, right? And I heard you said that yes, you have seen, right? Probably you have heard, because if you have seen, then the officers and them are allowing you onto the crime scene. So you have heard, right, about it, okay? Right? But what you have heard is in fact true. And we are dealing with the investigations concerning that. We cannot assume that is in fact police officers or defense force officers with some of the shells that we are finding and some of the crime scenes are actually involved directly. But there is some way that persons who are involved in criminal activities are getting access, right, to ammunition belonging to both sides. I don't want to say anything further because we have launched an investigation into that matter. We are dealing with it, and very soon the public will hear the outcome of that investigation.
Just as a follow-up question, looking at, I understand where you talk about the challenges when it comes to legislation. From your seat, would you put some pressure on the legislature and the judiciary in regards of updating certain laws that would allow you to be able to have the power to fight crime more effectively? Is that something you would look forward to?
Who I can place pressure on are the criminals out there. And we in the police service will be placing pressure on them. There are persons who are responsible to ensure they place pressure onto the legislators. And that includes you and the general public out there. If you all are seeing that something is needed as a tool for the police, we have a lot of persons, we have a lot of marches, in some instances, demonstrations. In most instances, they get permission from the commissioner. I'll be happy to provide permission for persons who wish to march, to highlight things like that, to help us get the right legislation, to give us more force to deal with those criminal elements out there who's affecting and interfering with the safety and security of you and the other citizens in Trinidad and Tobago.
Mr. Williams, this question is for you, sir. Not to take away from your presentation, and I know you can't share a lot of the information with the public, but between 6 o'clock yesterday and this morning, 8 o'clock, there were 5 shootings/murders. And members of the public are wondering, you know, like the commissioner said, you want to see more boots on the ground, yes. But tell us, what are you all doing? Because there are persons who are afraid to come into the capital, whether to go to work, whether to transact business on a daily basis. And you're seeing, particularly in this Mobile Laventel East Port of Spain district, that resurgence in gun-related crimes taking place, whereas it had been quiet before for a very long period. Now you're seeing that. So persons are wondering, what can you all tell us as members of the public coming out there?
Well, the Commissioner alluded to the fact that measures have been put in place to increase the number of personnel at stations and so on. That as well has been done in considering the areas that you have a higher incidence of violence taking place now. And so what you could expect to see is greater presence in those areas. We know, Commissioner has been using the term that the patrol is the front line of our work, basically. And so that's where the effort is. It's really about collaborating across the border of policing, municipal otherwise, and making sure that we have sufficient personnel in the areas and response. One of the things that we can work on, and we certainly have to work on, we know that we've been working steadily on reducing response time. That's within our vision, and we have set clear goals with respect to that. Besides that, the individual stations or personnel, you have to actually jolt some personnel. We know that.
Let me intervene here. Let me come in here a bit. So we come in here because we leave at 6:30 today, right? Robert, you really taking this thing? You taking this thing, Eric?
Well, I was taking it. Well, I won, right?
Yeah, you won.
Right. First of all, I want to wish the Queen of Talk a happy Earth Strong. Well, here now, I wouldn't lie, that boat ride was off the chain. And people asking, what is part 2? I say, oh God, wait now. We go have one coming up again probably next year. Yes,
Like your father bad. You feel father child.
Okay, well, my mom was wish you happy birthday as well because she, yeah.
Eric's parents came out, guys, and Eric whole bestie, he had number.
Leave me alone. Right. Yeah, so it was really, really nice. And as I say, I want to wish you all God's blessings for another 365. I know you want to disclose that number, but yeah, but it was really, really good. I must say, it was really, everybody came out. There was a real vibe. You know what I mean? The whole crew, the Hot of the Press crew. I would say kudos to Olu and Robert. Yeah, for putting up that whole boat ride. But guys, fear not, it have going to make it probably by next year, God's willing. We go let you all know as time goes along. But don't forget, we still have our Heart of the Press, and we still going to need your assistance to build our page and our brand.
Jenny saying happy birthday, Aisha. Thank you, love. So guys, check this out. The commissioner had a press conference today in light of the killings that has been happening since Friday. It's from Friday non-stop.
Until today.
And are you satisfied and comfortable with the words of the commissioner? It's not that he doesn't have a plan. He does have a plan, and he's working with several other agencies in order to execute the plan. One thing the commissioner said that stood out was that guns are coming in through legal ports of entry. So which means we need to look at all those guards who guard in the legal ports.
The
guards that guard in the legal port.
Yes.
Yeah? We also need to look at the fact that the commissioner mentioned that this is gang warfare played out. And they're doing it in public spaces. The police can't be everywhere, Eric.
Nope.
Is it that we need to increase the number of the police force?
Well, it's have, let me say, 79 strong officers in 66 various units and branches and stations, right? And it's a challenge.
Because check it out, he had to take officers on leave, put them back on.
Yeah,
officers
really
cannot go home from 8-hour shift. They work in 24-hour shift. Officers are going to get tired.
Why?
Can they operate effectively if they're tired?
No, they were not able to perform.
Is it that we need to increase the number of the police force? We have to go to cabinet or parliament and say, listen, we're increasing the police force from 10,000 to 28, double the police force. Is that what we need to do?
We need to bring. And
I want to hear from the public.
It's a challenge. It's a big challenge that is not now. That have going on long time, right? The police service is understaffed, I should say, because the percentage of the population to the police, it's very, very, is a wide gap. So
you have officer working 24 hours. So
it's going to be a challenge for officers to really work that 24 hour, because when you work 24 hours, you're then losing a whole sleep.
Come on.
And then when they go home now, you ain't sure to go home the next day to come back the following day.
And the way how them shooting is up the road, is down the road, is down. So you just up and down.
Yeah, what Aisha, I think the whole situation right now is politics.
It's politics.
The opposition needs to put aside their differences to deal with the crime issue. It's not a rowdy issue. It's not a PNM issue. It's not a
how they can do that when them campaigning based on the crime.
And then the next thing too, you see all the lawyers that happen that all the lawyers in that party, they need to stop playing with people's lives, because at the end of the day, if things, and Aisha, I telling you something now, it's going to get worse, and these same criminals going to turn on these attorneys and them, you know. It's a matter of time, because all they made or they made
you
crime
see in Claxton Bay?
a billable of murder, billable offense. Yeah, and you see, this is what it does be taking place. The opposition needs to put aside their differences and let the government and they come together to deal with the crime in it is not it's a social issue. That's our problem. We need to stop politicizing crime.
All right, so guys, let me show you this. Because apparently, today there was a protest action in Claxton Day from the scrap iron dealers. They got out onto the roadway today and they showed their disgust and dissatisfaction with what is happening. Check this out. So according to the article, the biggest bandits is the politician. The words of a group of scrap iron dealers who blocked the southern main road in Claxton Bay today in protest against the 6-month ban of the exportation of the scrap iron and the metal. The roadways were blocked with burning debris for over an hour, resulting in traffic pileup.
Come on, mortgage, I'm going to change the school opening, Christmas coming. Why we must pay for other people mistakes? All I man is Stephen. So they say, yeah? And we learn them no it finish yet. The police are not thief in that cup of wire. The police are not thief in that cup of wire. The police and the TSC people are not thief in that cup of wire. Tell them how it is. And the biggest of the criminals is the one who banned it, the politician. The politician, one of them. Rolly, they are one and the total feelings are in the biggest of the criminals now. So why don't they ban all the politicians are them? Ban all the politicians, yeah. They're the biggest criminals. All we want to do is work. Man to cut blue van, man and mortgage shopping, man renting, man trying to see about. Man renting, what really going on? Hey, all you know the money are real high and they're going to go up real high, you know? Something in this man, do all we have to live on, you know?
You see the fully dance behavior,
no,
Eric?
Aisha, first of all, watch the type of people that come out there and protesting.
Eric had shame.
Watch the type of people that came out there and saying how police and this one.
Eric, I am embarrassed. Yeah, you see them conduct, call of your life.
Sister, good afternoon.
How you doing, brother?
I keep telling them not too bad. None of these people export any containers. The vice president of the Scrapyard Association, check him out. He talked about 2 weeks ago saying that you ain't see here again. I see a man apparently look like he's telling the same man with one eye and straight fingers who is the president that he owing 17 million. I ain't too sure because they're hiding the person's face. But I said, I call for them fellas and them from that particular community. Let me give you a story. I work in a company, they call me a day, Sunday. Come and do some cleaning in our warehouse. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? The government has rented this warehouse from them, but apparently the government is moving out. So they go in and clean out the warehouse. So I start. Monday morning, bright and early, they call me and say, what? When you see that they've had to be satisfied with the job, go back down and see. So your boy jump in the car and fly down the road there by 10 o'clock. When I reach, I meet 12 police waiting on me. What happened? Nobody didn't say nothing. Go upstairs. When I go upstairs, we have some pan, aluminum pan we call it. If you're building houses, we build some in crepe. You see those things in crepe? But Mr. Manning Bill, as you come over that thing there by crepe, it's some pan. You put the pan together and you fill the pan with concrete, and as you take off the pan forms the frame of the building. This gentleman that I working for have about $4 million in aluminum pan. You know what I tell you, I said, well, in different section of the warehouse pack up. So there's some scrap. I asked one of the ladies, I said, let me take the scrap now. She ball, no. Some people come in for the scrap. Boom. A man pull up with that truck. I ain't going to tell you the name of the company by Piaco. For this, to pick up the scrap, right? Next thing I see the man watching, the loader man watching all the warehouse and checking on. For me, taking them on. I leave, I go and make a loader, come back, I go in the dumper, come back. By the time I look, they're gone. You know, Monday morning, all the pan missing. Here my response to the supervisor. You see the people that you hire to buy the scrap is the people who take the pan. No, because it will look like she involved. I said, no, Dan, I'm not saying that you take the scrap. I am saying the people that come to purchase the scrap, if you observe, The men that was with the lorry men, with the driver, was peeping into the buildings, into the warehouse. No, it ain't so. I said, boss, there is what's going on. I tell the police, everybody doubted me. After 3 days when he can't get back, he said, go and look for it. Where feel I find them, I shall. I could call all the, you see all the fellas protesting? I find them in 3 of them along that line before you meet, where we call that place? TCL, the cement factory. I find them on that stretch, if you understand what I'm saying. The same people protesting tell me they didn't thief it. And here I tell you, 7 Kia vans pull up I shall in the night and load up all, break the warehouse and thief all the pans. By the time I reach and look, here I tell you, they done in containers already packing. Whatever I get and I call the police, is the police stop them and make them offload and take out. And here what the scrap iron dealer and tell we that they, you know. Here what customs do we that day? Not a custom officer show up to work in. The scrap iron man tell me how the custom officer let the man go back with a half load or how much copper inside of the container because the scanner pick him up. I am asking myself, is these scanners not working because custom officers choose not to keep them functioning? Sister, enjoy.
Thank you so much. Eric, me a line to tell you. Is them so looking like they just go with the gate?
It's them.
Them is who looking like they going with the church bell.
With the manhole cover.
They went all up on the thing and mash up with generator last week.
It's them.
You see the behavior?
And
bareback cigarette in your hand. A beer, round beer, horn. Look at it.
I upset, you know why? And you see that stupidness that the opposition and them let out in the public how Rowdy get horn and Rowdy wife did. Yeah, a lawsuit coming for them, you know, because I'm going to tell you something.
Eric, let it come.
That, you see, all they're trying to damage the Prime Minister's reputation by by getting at his, they can't get to Dr. Rowley. So they're going after his wife. But Mrs. Sharon Rowley is a respectable woman. She's not like Pushmati.
Quickly, 2 minutes to go. Final call. You're live.
Good afternoon, Sister Aisha, journalist, and Eric.
Tabakit. Hello, Tabakit.
Girl, I missed the whole program I just got in. So I just wanted to say Tabakit in the house. Happy birthday to you.
Tabakit, you have a minute.
I love you, Aisha. Love you, baby. Hey, Piano Maraguantas.
Head and screw on to right on his shoulder, you know. We coming back with this tomorrow. It's Bacchanal down in Claxton Bay. And all of them who stand up out, they don't have no container scrap to ship.
None. It's them
is the one on the truck picking up your bike if you leave it in the yard.
If them chance, they go tip your blinking gate and all too.
Listen, Eric, when you leave your bike in the yard, they go in with your bike and thing. Don't leave your child bike outside, you know.
Me, if they get chance, they
don't have a container to go with. Is them so going with the church bell?
They go tip your car and scrap it on one time.
Let me tell you something. We coming back with this tomorrow. We just have a minute to go. You think them people, look at their conduct. Watch the condition.
No behavior. And
but you want to come here and talk about the industry?
And Rowdy getting horn? Watch out half
all day. Going and go up. Is all your muzzy committing the crime?
Half all day. And who's on the child mother?
Oh, you know what? I have to go with that one. Not me and you. I fed up on you, but you just want to write me. I fed up on them. We coming with this tomorrow. No, look at their behavior in truth. I'm going.
Volume good.